Welcome to my presentation on the power of play in early childhood education. But this can be related to anyone that has little kids, just thinking about having kids, have kids in your life, or even just a summer camp. This is a great way to view learning and how children learn, and even sometimes how adults learn. And maybe it can make you look at things a little differently on how you do your teaching in your classes. So take a minute and think of a time when you were happy. What were you doing? Was it at work or were you doing something that you like? Hopefully, it was doing something that you like. And this is the basis of power F play. If you do something that you like, you'll enjoy it more and you'll learn more from it. And this is why it's very important to allow children in early childhood education to play more and not just sit down and read books or memorize facts. What do you see? Hopefully, you see a child playing. Maybe you see a child matching. But what you don't see is that he is building cognitive skills, he is categorizing, he is learning science, and he could possibly also be learning measurement by doing big and little with his animals and his animal cards. This is playing at work. This is him playing and also learning about the different animals, about big and little, and about matching. The technical name for this is called play-based learning. Play-based learning allows the student to engage in the whole environment without, restrictions, within reason, of course. The teacher assists in the learning. She is just the guide. She is not there to tell them what to do or tell them what to learn. The teacher helps with play-based learning helps with motivation. It gives the kids something to look forward to because they are the reason why they're learning what they're learning, and the children will play naturally. What makes this classroom different? As you can see, this is a normal classroom in a play-based room. Everything is low. Everything is to the kids' level. Everything is open-ended. All the baskets are open. It allows them to freely play with any material in the room that they want. They have a soft area. They have a live plant area that is scattered throughout the room, and that all allows for exploration of learning different things in the classroom. One of the leading champions of this theory is Piaget. If you have ever taken a psychology class, you have heard of Piaget and his stages of cognitive development. I'm just going to give a brief overview of the first two, the sensory motor stage. This is the where the senses play a big part. This is mostly where your children are oral and they feel their environment by senses and touches. The pre-operational stage is where they start to understand and make sense of the world around them. Piaget was very big on outside. So this, of course, you can do this with any child of any age, just taking them outside. But when they're older in the pre-operational stage, they start to understand that the trucks go over the mud. You can make mud by adding water. They also build social skills by playing outside. They learn how to problem solve. This encourages language development, as they might have some friends that don't speak the same language or speak with accents. It encourages them to be more understanding. Another leading champion of play-based learning is Maria Montessori. Some may have heard of her, some may not have heard of her, but she believes in free choice and independence in the classroom. She believes in having an open classroom and all materials available to the students, kind of like the classroom that was shown before. There should be no limits placed upon the students in a Montessori classroom. Everything is for them to touch and to use. This is an example of a dramatic play area in a Montessori classroom. Most of us are used to seeing the plastic kitchens. She actually brings in real life dishes, real life things that the children will use for them to learn with and to play with. Most of it is breakable, and we tend to shy away from having breakable things for obvious reasons, but Maria Montessori believes that if children learn how to play with things and materials correctly, then you won't have to worry about those materials being broken. So, in conclusion, the power of play. The children develop social skills, they develop critical thinking and problem solving skills. They are allowed to explore, and outside time is a major, major part of playing in the environment. Hopefully, you got something out of this in a nutshell. Hopefully, this makes you want to explore the topic more and even allow your children to do a little more, or whoever is in your environment, a little more free play so that they can learn and grow. Here are my sources. that I use, some of the sources that I used to do this presentation. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Have a good evening.